Hello, my name is Patty Q. I am a psychic healer. I follow directives given through spiritual beings for the one thing: to provide wellness to the living and the dead. I am a part of a cycle of information that gives unwavering support. It provides me with information that I can use in this life and the next and next lives. I've been gracious, I've been behaving myself so that I can listen more. And this podcast is all about truth. You must speak to your truth. Using psychic availability is truth. Be preparing yourself in this life. Show up for the things that you need to show up for. Allow for this life to give you the passion, the compassion, the right to ask for more, for clarity, for focus, to give yourself freedom in this life. Should you have questions about what it is that you still need to do, then you need to know your truth. You need to find yourself within your own psychic's mind eye. You must compel yourself to move forward as given through spiritual beings. I am well into my 60s, and I feel as if I've just begun in this life. And I have been doing psychic availability my entire life. When I was young, I saw movement. I saw spiritual beings who were different forms. They were not human forms. I began to communicate with and through them. I gave up my right to choose until I was given the green light to move forward as I had earned their mark. Once you have mark of spiritual support, you have an opening to whatever it is that you are looking for. Give yourself a break. Don't be hard on yourself. Just sit down and think about this. You have the right to be a spiritual, fluid, living person. What does that mean? Let's talk about this. I have availability, and when I use that word, I have opened myself up without borders, boundaries, or stop mechanisms. I give up my right to allow the truth of myself to fluidly give me what it is that my design has always known. Every living person on this planet has a psychic mind's eye. Every living person on this planet has a design that has already been created through spiritual beings and yourself before conceiving. Before you even took a breath, you have known what your design is going into this life. Now I want you to challenge yourself to figure out what that design is and the markers that give you strength and support to find it. Listen through my podcasts. Give yourself time. Give yourself the availability. These are two things that are very frustrating for people. When spiritual beings give us information, they use that support system that I have created, that I've created through other spiritual beings. Within that structure, you have the ability to hold on to their message and live it before you pass. I am impatient, and I wanted very much to provide symbols and signs that you, as a living person, can accommodate, that will fluidly flow with information in your design, and you will easily pick up where you left off. When I say begin again, it doesn't mean that things are lost. Your entire life has been in search of design. Your entire life has been asking for the very thing that you know you have. And you are very entitled to have that information while you are breathing in this life. Angelic beings are very powerful. They're very wide. They're very high. They have little to say, and they have no patience. So I have busted my backside in committing my life to knowing what it is that they say and why. Angelic beings have information for us. Their procedure has always been to touch a human being 3 times in one's life. They touch, they leave a mark within our mind's eye, and they leave. Knowing this mark is for our higher intent. They have faith in us to find the answers that this mark leaves. And we do. It takes multiple lives lived to figure out one swipe of mark. So you can tell my frustration when I learned that I have been receiving messages in past lives that I still don't know what it means. So in order to propel myself in my purpose and meaning is to take those messages and ask for fluidity and eagerness, promoting our soulful selves through symbolic reach, originated through angelic beings. My life has been made to make yours well. I offer you this guidance. I give it to you so that you can fulfill the things that you still need to do in this life. I'm giving you permission. Go for it. Be that person that you need to be. Find it very simplistic and find it very rewarding. You will never look back. You will always know that every step forward is 1,000,000 times better than what it was. So honor yourself in this time. Find your truth and you will move. Now, just by listening to this message, you've already left a mark within your mind's eye that you are on the right track. So this is a win. You're looking outside of yourself. You're asking for more. You want what's very natural order to be the living beacon of yourself. You have natural gifts. You must unite with yourself, with your true self, in order for this life to become what it is you want it to be. I give it to you. I challenge you. But in a challenge, it's really a silence. A challenge is met by wisdom and power and giving everything that we've experienced in all lives lived. We expect to have an answer immediately. That is so difficult. That is so difficult for living people to do if they do not adhere through a structure that gives them peace and calm, solace and joy. There is no way that you can maintain and retain information in this life without living multiple lives to find out one answer. So this is structure. This is embedded in your mind's eye. I work strictly through an angelic white light that had given me permission to move forward with intentions of wellness, pure wellness. There is no mistakes. There are no failures. This is white light. I want you to use this white light as a strength and a power within. Give away everything that you thought was true just for a moment and answer one thing. Am I really better than I thought I was? The answer is yes. We all have it. It's faith. You have faith, you have guidance, and you have truth in this life so that you can maintain that balance and show proper order, which means you are naturally moving forward and promoting yourself within a mind's eye, a psychic mind's eye, through the systems provided through Angel. So there is not one dang thing here that is not true. There is not one demon link here that is never going to happen. So structures of white light gives you permission to move forward, and the length of time it makes pace, P-A-C-E, pace. Pace is longevity, pace is strength, pace is guidance. There is no agenda, there's no ego. You must fluidly flow with information through your mind's eye, give away all the things you think are right, enough to know that you can correct a lot of things that you believe in that are no longer true or no longer able to be supported. So let's do this together. Let's guide ourselves through the immediate openings of psychic mind's eye that compels our interest, gives us power within ourselves to look for the right thing. Now, there are a lot of things that you can think of to prevent you from going forward. It doesn't matter. The sooner you can put things aside, though, within your mind's eye, the quicker your pace will show. Let me say that again. The sooner you can sit in silence, without thought, without impending doom, whatever it is that you have gladly thought of in this life, put it aside and give yourself pace. In darkness, you have light. In light, you have strength. In strength, you have guidance. Guidance is the highest available guidance available to human. Now, let's just say one thing before I end this recording and you can move on to the next. You deserve this. You deserve power of white light, which gives you strength and meaning, and cooperation within this system gives you the right to promote and to honor. When you earn the right to say, yes, let's go again, you have completed pace. When you feel comfortable and well, and you can sit in darkness with silence and power, you have immediately fast-paced forward and have gone to the next levels of information. My next podcast will be about leveling. What does leveling mean? Give it up, show its strength, and you will receive. So this is Patty Q, and I know you're interested. I know you still want it, and I know I can hear the right people that are for you. Spiritual beings are already inside of you. Allow them to assist. This is Patty Q, signing off.